What is up, guys? My name's Simian. My name is Yin. I play The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright, guys, in today's video, we are going to be talking about the two kit leaks, actually, the project art of it all, and then we're also going to dive deep into some speculation on what could be coming soon to The Sims 4 features, and we're going to get into The Sims 9th anniversary. With all that being said, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions, so feel free to share them down below, and we are going to get into the very first topic. You're probably like, Yin, why are you so giggly? But it's because of the freaking art. I do not like it. This means that we are going to get repeated content. I said what I said. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, Yin, you're being negative. Yin, you just don't like anything about the packs. It's not that, guys. Are you kidding me? This was such a missed opportunity. Why give the Poolside a creative sim? What? And then we look at some of the stuff that we could possibly be getting with the leak, and it's not even that great. Again, this is definitely pre-judgment because I haven't really seen everything in game, and we don't know if the cover art will actually match what is actually leaked once, the actual items. But again, I'm just not here for it. The Luxe Kit, I mean, the poster looks really cool, and we do have a cool new vanity, but again, that looks very similar to Get Famous to me, and I don't know, y'all. I just feel like there's so much missed opportunity that The Sims 4 keeps doing with these kits. Like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm officially like, leave kits alone. Bring back stuff packs. Bring back game packs. We have had enough with kits. That's just my personal opinion. But again, I would love to know yours and your thoughts on everything, including what you guys are expecting as far as the creative sim, and if you guys are interested in any of the build mode items. Now, that little record player sitting on the dresser looks very cool and vintage. Maybe that's something that I would, be interested in as far as clutter. But again, I see like certain things are in that bedroom, and it just gives repeated content. My personal opinion, let me know down below in the comments. And again, if you look over at the floaty, I think that's a very cool idea. Like, I don't think we've seen like floaties around your Sims when they are like going swimming. That would be really cute for toddlers and children. I will admit that if that is going to be inside the creative sim items, I would be like, okay, that's really cute, but everything else, it's just not hidden. Of course, I will do a reveal where I do reviews on the entire thing. I know you guys really like the reviews, so I will be doing a review on that once it comes out. But it is getting a little insane to me that the price of all these kits are suppressing $100. That is crazy. And it's just like, I don't know, guys. I mean, this does conclude the roadmap. So we do know that after these are coming out and after we do receive them, we are officially done with the roadmap, and we'll be moving on to fall or winter, whatever you guys want to. I don't know. I think it'll be a fall map, and then we're gonna have a winter map. So again, let me know down below in the comments your thoughts and opinions on not only just that, but where do you think kids are headed in general? Do you think they're gonna go anywhere anytime soon, or do you think they're gonna keep egging this on and just completely drop stuff packs? My personal opinion, I think they've completely erased the idea of stuff packs and replaced them with kits, because not only are they faster to do, they can get away with more minimal gameplay and just overall entirety, just over content. They can get away with minimal content. That's my personal opinion on the whole thing. But again, I would love to know yours. I just feel like I'm sick of kits. I'm done with it. I'm over it. But that's my personal opinion. Now, moving on to the very next topic, we're going to be talking about the whole managed worlds. I know for the past couple of weeks, past couple of days, we've been talking a lot about the whole managed worlds. Could there be new features coming out? What's going to be going on with The Sims 4 and where it's headed? Now, with that being said, I do want to mention that, again, I'm always welcome to your opinions, but I wanted to bring up that KP actually tagged me and said this person says that they help brands with UI design, etc. Manage world UI changes. Not sure if this is official for EA or Maxis, but again, she tagged some of us who are content creators that, say a lot of content news, and I wanted to talk about this. Now, with this being said, editing Sims 4. This is by Tenjia Jing. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm so sorry. My apologies. But it does go on to say this is the research done for UI UX module, and where the goal was to research existing games and improve on them. So again, they focused more on The Sims 4, and as you guys can see the little outline exactly where the managed worlds are going to be. Now, they did say we begin by listing down the problems where we found the existing websites that can be improved while comparing them to other competitors such as Baker's Brew, and here are the main problems we uncovered. The map contains UI elements which may be confusing for new players. Some feedback is unclear, for instance, no indicator when selecting a lot of land. And it goes on to say like there are solutions for this. They also mentioned, you know, Journey to Patu and, you know, the map around there and what could lead, you know, for future reference. And they did say that better feedback, for instance, when selecting lots, and more game information. They did go ahead and talk about wireframing with the you know, they just basically wanted to see what could they do as far as helping out the mock-ups and prototypes for the Sims 4 managed worlds. Now I'm going to get into that in just a little bit, but again, I wanted to read a little bit more into this. And again, none of this is officially confirmed or like legit, like that I know of. So again, I'm just you know, taking some information and sharing it with you guys. But again, I don't know. I would be the first to say I don't know if this is real. I don't, because right now it just gives me, and again, I'm gonna show a reference, but this gives me the intern things that they do when it comes down to putting out projects and giving like basically a presentation of what they want to do with the game. They did say takeaways, what went right, proper organizations of wireframe elements, and what went wrong. A lot of the work was crunched out, which meant that each iteration could only contain small changes. So again, I wonder if that has anything to do with what they are using as far as the engine. But again, I did want to bring up the recent intern that had got hired over in June, and her job was at first to say managed worlds, and then it also even mentioned you know, brainstorming, considering 7 different play styles and conduct user research. But it ended up changing after that all got out and people were covering the news about it, that it ended up changing to they removed it. It was completely removed from the intern. Now, many people were speculating that maybe it had something to do with the fact that she was an intern, but I also wanted to get back at maybe this could be legit, because if you guys remember Jenny, who she was an intern over at The Sims 4, and I'm not sure if she's legit. Like, I haven't seen her like on LinkedIn just yet. But this was the same, you know, prototype map look, you know, just the vibe overall, the presentation that one of the other interns did when it came down to color wheels and testing The Sims 4. Now, I don't know how legit any of this is, and I can't really confirm or deny anything. All I know is that this looks very hand in hand with the same intern that is talking about the whole world and map lot changes. Again, would love to know your opinions down below in the comments. With that all being said, we're going to move into the very next topic, and that is talking about The Sims 9th anniversary. Wow, The Sims 4 to be specific. Oh my goodness, it is 9 years that this game came out, and what does it have to show? We're going to get into my thoughts and opinions in just a second, but first we're going to get into some of yours. Again, I am going to read off some Simmers tweets and concerns that are regarding this, but thanks to simscommunity.info, in which he will be linked down below, as well as KP Games, in which I talked to earlier, said, what are your thoughts on the 4th installment on The Sims 4? And Jinmura said that, as addictive as the game is, there are still problems that the game has had for years that the developers don't fix. I completely feel this one. Let me know down below in the comments how y'all feel. Holloway Simmer said, my least favorite game in the series. They sucked all the charm and the spice out of the series. With this entry, I honestly don't think there's anything they can add to this game to make me like it at this point. I struggle to launch the game, and when I do, I get bored after 30 minutes. It's a building simulator. They've spilled DLC into multiple DLCs and then claim it because they don't want to flesh each individual thing out, but more than when you get your hand on it, the pack always seems to fall flat. There are no cars. Family play had to be added on as a DLC, which is very true, and I'm actually going to talk about that in a very future video, so stay tuned for that as well. But, you know, Holloway Simmer does continue to say, and what makes me so angry about the fact that the family plays was added in a DLC is that a lot of the features in that expansion were base game features in previous entries in the series. I don't trust the developers of this game. They would screw us over in a heartbeat. And I mean, I'm gonna have to kind of agree on that, but let me go into my thoughts and opinions in just a second. So Carol said, my favorite, beautiful art style. I regularly fall in love with my cute characters, incredible world design, freedom to have Sims live in all of them in the same faith, and then fun features, active careers, business, best infants and toddlers, and cutest animals. And on top of that, love the gallery. Alan said, a game's life cycle should not be a decade, especially when its full game experience is sold back to you by piece at a high price. Yikes, I completely agree with that one. And Haley said, I actually forgot it was the anniversary today, so that says it all. I do like playing it, I do get enjoyment out of it, but no way does this feel like a game that's been out 1 year shy of a decade. So much feels unfinished, and hopefully Sims 5 starts off on a stronger base. Now, there's been other simmers who actually tweeted too, saying it's probably the saddest excuse for a Sims game I've seen. I've been playing The Sims my whole life, so it sucks to see it become such a bad game. The excitement is gone too. I used to get so hyped for new Sims 3 packs. I'd stay up and watch the EA live streams. Luke said, honest thoughts, although it'll never live up to Sims 2 or 3, it's actually become a decent game. It's improved, however, still needs to improve more. Beat said, I don't hate it. Love the game, really. I just hope The Sims 5 isn't as bare when it's released. On another note, the whole Project Grenade thing worries me with how Project Olympus affected The Sims 4's development. Hopefully, I'm just being irrational about the name choice. Now, a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, Yin, you're only picking out just the negative comments. But I really want you guys to take a look at the Sims Community.info's, tweet that they made, because if you go and scroll on it, a lot of people felt this way. Like, a lot of people. A lot of people were kind of feeling like the consistency of just everything feeling unfinished every time a pack is released, all the missed opportunities, a lot of things that are still broken in the game that has yet to be fixed. It's just overall not an enjoyable game for some people. Some people feel completely different, but at least 70% of those tweets that I did see were very kind of like, I'm kind of like very standoffish. That would be the right word to say towards The Sims 4, and especially with the anniversary. With my personal opinions, I do feel that The Sims it does feel unfinished. It feels like crazy that it's a 1,000+ game, but yet even if you have all of these packs, every single one, even down to the kits, there's the game packs, there's the stuff packs, there's the expansion packs, there's the free add-on DLC. All of it just feels empty. And I think the reason for that is because it's missing that grit of the original Sims, especially Sims 2. I'm a really, really big advocate for The Sims 2. I love The Sims 2. That's probably my favorite franchise ever. Granted, I did miss the Sims 3 era. So again, I jumped from Sims 2 to Sims 4. So that could also be a thing. But I do feel like Sims 2 is just so top tier to me. And I played it on console, and I still feel like it was better than what we have now. I feel like the only reason The Sims 4 is actually as good as it is because one, CC's and modders, or two, there's a lot of builders who do play this, and I feel like it does kind of rub off as a build simulator, because when it comes down to build and buy mode, you don't see a lot of builders having issues. It's people that love gameplay. And there is gameplay in The Sims. I'm not going to sit here and be like, there is absolutely no gameplay in The Sims 4 whatsoever. There is gameplay. I just feel like with the amount of bugs and issues that it fixes, there is, like, it doesn't add up. Like, when we do get gameplay, it's all broken. It's broken, and that makes it enjoyable. So that makes me feel, okay, there is no gameplay because the gameplay that we do have is broken. A lot of the UIs glitch. A lot of things that we want to do, we can't get done. Like, we still cannot walk down a wedding aisle without something going wrong. It's insane. And it's just to show that it does feel like, from our point of view, or I can't speak for everybody, but from my point of view, I do feel like the developers are kind of looking the other way and turning the other cheek when it comes down to our problems. Now, again, I know that it's bigger than the developers, and it also has to do with EA, who does put a lot of pressure on people, and who does, they're very money hungry. And I just feel like it just shows. It shows that they're very money hungry. But with that all being said, again, I would love to know your thoughts and opinions towards every single thing I talked about, including the kit leaks, as well as the Sims 9th anniversary, and what do you guys think about the Managed World update that could possibly be coming soon. With that all being said, we are on the road to 30K, and I am so grateful for each and every one of you. And thank you all for who even like my videos, which truly does help out my channel. Whether you comment on my videos, you're a silent viewer, or you share my videos in some way, shape, or form, you have just in general supported me along the way, and for that I thank you. I cannot thank you guys enough for this community we have built here on this channel. And with that being said, I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye.